Ever wondered what it takes to be in the top 10% of net worth for your age? Turns out it's less about winning the lottery and more about learning how to handle life without drowning in debt. So, buckle up and let's dive into what it takes to climb those wealth ranks. Ages 18 to 25, our fresh-faced, ramen-munching crowd. Net worth of $66,000 gets you in the top 10%. Wild, right? Most in this age group are just learning to adult and may feel like they're trying to keep their bank balance from nosediving into the negatives. Pro tip, even a little bit of savings is already ahead of the curve. In other words, skip that avocado toast every now and then, and you're winning. Ages 26 to 30, your net worth jumps to $143,000 if you're in the top 10%. How? Because around this age, you're starting to earn more and hopefully spend less on questionable late-night purchases. It's about investing wisely and maybe dodging some lifestyle inflation. Do you need a $7 artisanal coffee every morning? Probably not. Brew it at home and watch your net worth soar. Hit your early 30s, and to stay in the top 10%, you're aiming for a net worth of $260,000. Yes, that's $250,000 territory. If you've been making solid financial moves, regularly investing, paying down debt, and not splurging on every tempting gadget, you're doing well. And hey, maybe throw in some real estate if you can manage it. They say real estate's the only investment that has you cheering for that neighbor's new granite countertops. For the 36 to 40-year-olds who've been serious about their cash, a cool $464,000 is the goal. You're accumulating $500,000, give or take. And no, it's not monopoly money. By this point, you're a seasoned pro, paying yourself first, spending mindfully, and maybe, just maybe, feeling a tiny bit smug when the net worth calculator agrees with you. Then comes the 46 to 50 crowd. You've been in the game a while, so it's high time for that seven-figure club. If your net worth's around $1.17 million, congrats, you're in the top 10%. Around here, career highs and income peaks are more common, and those dollars you tucked away early on are doing the hard work now. Ages 51 to 55, net worth might inch up to around $1.2 million. This stage is all about that I told you so, from compound interest. People who started saving early in life are probably loving the snowball effect of their investments. Imagine a big pot of money rolling down a hill and picking up more cash as it goes, thanks to time, patience, and a few frugal dinners. Then ages 56 to 60, this is where you're looking at around $2.4 million. If you've been consistently investing in something like the S&P 500 or a similar index, you're getting to see the beauty of compound interest, like watching your investments turn into a magical cash tree. It's about patience, disciplined saving, and maybe skipping out on a few just this once purchases. But at 61 to 65, things start to change. The top 10% here are at around $1.95 million, and there's a twist retirement. Now that they're drawing down on their savings rather than building them up, the numbers start to stabilize or decline. But here's the perk. They're living the dream, using that wealth they worked so hard to save, wondering how you can get there. It's simpler than it sounds. Plan early, avoid debt like a virus, and pay yourself first. Choose a career that pays well, ideally with lower barriers to entry, and avoid going deep into student loan debt if you can. And about debt, don't let it sneak into every corner of your life, especially the high-interest stuff. That's the fast lane ticket to financial stress. Another huge factor, investing. The earlier you invest, the sooner compound interest does its magic. Even small, consistent amounts add up over time. Picture this. You start with $10,000 per year invested in a basic stock index fund, and 30 years later, you could have a $1.8 million retirement nest egg. Not bad, right? Next up, home ownership. Owning property can be a game changer, turning monthly housing costs into equity rather than rent. A well-chosen home can rise in value while your payments stay relatively stable, even as rents around you skyrocket. Keeping track of your net worth is like having a financial fitness tracker. Every time you check in, it's a reminder of your progress, giving you a little motivation boost to stay the course. Make responsible choices and avoid splurging. And finally, live below your means. No, I'm not saying live like a monk, but keeping a sensible budget while enjoying life keeps you on track. It's all about balance, making sure you're enjoying today while preparing for tomorrow. So, if being in the top 10% sounds intimidating, just remember, it's all about small steps, steady habits, and a bit of discipline. With the right mindset and actions, you can achieve financial success and join the top 10% for your age.